Level 1, flag sparring. For this stripe, we're going to be covering all the skills and techniques of flag sparring with partners. So let's take a look with my partner here. One thing that we're going to always remember when we're doing flag sparring is the flags that go in our belt, half of it's going to be up, half of it's going to be out of our belts here. We want to keep our flags closer to the center of our body rather than the sides of our body. So that way it really simulates when we're grabbing a flag, it's simulating like we're punching or we're doing sparring with an opponent. All right, so when we're facing our partner, remember we always want to bow. We can shake hands just like we learned in our partner skills. It's a good way to start off our flag sparring with our partner. And we'll get into a ready stance. So one skill we want to go over here is just moving around with our partner, doing that circling. So this should be a review for most of us. So when we bounce, we move around. Now, if you notice here, we're going in opposite directions. We're following our tail. We're both following our tail, and we end up in a nice circle while we're staying sideways to each other. But let's say we start with a different leg in front. So if my partner starts with this leg in front, now you notice our chests are facing the same direction. That's okay. This is called an open stance. For this, one person's going to bounce forward and one person's going to follow their tail and bounce backwards. Doesn't matter who does what, just as long as you remember when you're moving with your partner that your shoulders stay in line. So if I start going backwards, he'll go forward. If I happen to go forward, he wants to go backward. The most important thing here we want to remember is make sure that our shoulders are staying in line the whole time. Now, the next thing we want to go over is how we grab each other's flag. So when my partner grabs my flag, he steps forward, he reaches with his tummy hand or his fist hand, grabs the flag, pulls it up, and he ki-eyes. Really important to add that ki just to make sure you really show the judges or show the instructors if you're getting that flag. So again, if I step forward, I want to use my backhand to grab the flag, pull it up, to show that power. It doesn't matter what leg we have in front, just remember the leg that you're stepping with is going to be opposite, is your front leg, so it's opposite of the hand that's going to be grabbing. Now we also want to learn how to go over the counter or the defensive side. So if my partner's trying to grab my flag, and I don't want him to do that, I can use my front hand to block, using my palm, nice and light. Then from here, my hand can go back, I step forward, and I grab his flag. Now, even if I don't grab his flag right away, as long as I remember to block, then that's the most important thing to make sure he doesn't grab my flag. But of course, I want to try to get his back, grab the flag, and ki here. All right, let's take another look. Tension, bow. Ready stance, flag sparring, go.
Booyah! Booyah!